We've all seen it. Someone pops up overnight and becomes the next success story, instant fame, endless opportunities, adoration, and money. But uguubear, life's so unfair. I deserve it more than them because I work harder. There's a lot of vitriol that gets thrown around in the creator space, and it's because of your mindset. Imagine this. You put a crab in a bucket. What is that crab gonna do? It's gonna fight, and it's gonna climb its way out of that bucket, and it's gonna go back into the ocean. But what happens when you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket? Well, one's gonna try and climb out to escape, but it's gonna get pulled back down by the other crabs, all to their collective demise. Sound familiar? Crabs in a bucket is a metaphor to illustrate behavior where individuals pull down or undermine others who are succeeding or progressing out of jealousy, envy, or insecurity, ultimately leading to toxic dynamics and hindered personal growth. These are the people in your life who are constantly comparing and never give you support or any sort of positive enforcement when you have successes in your life. They see that you are growing and succeeding, and they need to pull you back down so that they can stay on top. They believe that resources are limited, and by you having it, that means that there's less available to them. And that's something called scarcity mindset. This mindset kind of makes you tunnel vision a little. You're focused on what you don't have, and it makes you have little voices in the back of your head saying that you're not good enough and that you don't deserve things. On the other hand, abundance mindset is the belief that there will always be more. It's a perspective that views life's possibilities as limitless, encouraging us to approach situations and challenges with optimism and generosity. These are the people who are constantly striving to grow and improve, and they're willing and eager to share their knowledge with others. They understand resources can be shared. They're welcoming and trusting of others, and they believe the best is yet to come. One of the most powerful things that you can do is to realize your potential. Stop being a passenger in your life and embrace the knowledge that you have the ability and potential to improve, affect, and even change your life. I've had a lot of friends in my life, and they say hindsight is 20/20, but when I think about them, I really start to understand. I've always been a proponent of celebrating the victories, no matter how big or small, because my friend's success does not take away from my own success. If anything, it's uplifting me. It's me seeing them do something and chasing their dreams or pursuing a goal, and they made it. They did it. And is that not inspiring? I think where the problem comes in is with social media. People are only posting about their success. They're not talking about the struggles or the obstacles that they faced before leading up to them making their dreams come true or a goal that they had set. And so when you're constantly bombarded with highlight after highlight after highlight after highlight, and you're sitting here thinking, am I doing enough? Am I just wasting away? Social media is looking through someone's life through a looking glass. It's not the actual reality of things, and everything can really be faked. So for us to view it and take it verbatim is very damaging to our mental. I've had a lot of friends who have far succeeded me in terms of fame and reach, and I want nothing more to support them. But when you go from talking to someone in person and feeling like you have a connection with them to only really interacting with them via their social media, you lose something. And it becomes less of a human interaction and more of an obligation. And I won't speak for them. This is obviously my perspective on things and something that I've been navigating as I traverse the craziness that is life. I guess what I'm saying is that no one really knows what we're doing. This is all very new, And surely there will be a lot of studies done on the impact of mental health and social media in the years to come. But practicing gratitude and being grateful for the things that you have and thinking less about things that you don't have will really change your perspective, change your mind, and it is so healing. Embrace the people who have impact on your life and want to be there. Because once you start paying attention and listening, you're gonna know. I want to finish this by reading a thread on Reddit that I found because I feel like this perspective is really important. The user deleted their account, but I can link the thread in the description box. It says, I had not realized I was living in a state of scarcity, feeling just an overall state of lack, trying to compensate my feelings of powerlessness with instant gratification, hating the world around me, pessimistic views, and trying to conform to societal and social standards. I felt I had nothing, and so I hated everything. I felt I was truly capable of nothing, and so I became desperate to do anything. I chased things I didn't need, band-aids and what I thought would make me more of a person. This was a year ago, by the way, but I just wanted to post about it. Practicing positive self-talk, I believe, is the most life-changing thing you can do. We have thousands of thoughts every day. How many of them are negative? How many of them describe ourselves as stupid, incompetent, setting limits for ourselves and putting ourselves into boxes? How many thoughts focus on the past, and how many tell us that we don't deserve or aren't good enough for something? I hated living that way. Instead of taking action because I was motivated, I took action because I was scared. The overwhelming fear you feel when you truly believe you have nothing repels everything and everyone around you. It's a bit sad, but the energy of powerlessness and incapability bleeds into our performance, and other people take notice and start to believe it too. Then we start to believe it too and stay stuck in a cycle of powerlessness and anger, deteriorating our self-esteem until our belief confirms themselves. Believing I had everything I needed within me, the potential to improve, the capability to change, the power to make decisions rather than believing the world had gone to shit and I was just stuck in it, flipped my situation around completely. Believing you can become the cause and not just the effect. Not just a casualty, but a player. Putting yourself in a position of power within your own life is so incredibly important. Everything I have wanted this year has come true because I started to feed my ambition and not my fears. No longer compensating and focusing on what I truly want, not what will make me feel worthy. The way our minds affect our reality is crazy. I've been noticing this each and every single time. I change my mindset around a lot, sometimes just to experiment, and this has been the top of the list out of everything. I hope at the very least that something resonated with you and that you can take something away from this video to change your mindset and have a healthier relationship with everything, yourself and everyone else in your life. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.